Good morning, traders. Welcome to AI Traders Live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. Here's a brief disclaimer. Richard Miller, my contact details are on slide here, and you can also find me on StockTwits and Twitter, where I do tweet a lot about artificial intelligence trading. Now, first of all, today we're going to look at the GBP sterling cross rates from an artificial intelligence trading perspective. We're going to look at the sterling versus the US dollar, AUD, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, GBP euro, and the Japanese yen. So we'll be seeing what the best trading signals are from an artificial intelligence trading perspective. Just to recap, we've got four major AI strategies that we use. Major market reversals, the AI code is 100. Classic swing trades 104. Volatility breakouts 105. And quick 3-day moves 106. Okay, now the tip of the iceberg for anybody that's new to artificial intelligence trading is that the AI engine that we use explores 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations of FX indicators and market relationships. Okay, now this is a job that's practically possible for any human to do. So we use neural networks, genetic algorithms, and fuzzy logics. Some of the AI methods that we use, mainly genetic algorithms at this stage from the Fulgent AI perspective, and this AI identifies key indicators of price movement through a combination of hundreds of market factors measured over decades of historical data. Okay, so that's where that. So just quick explanation is I use MACD and stochastics as one of my favorite combination of indicators plus a SMI or momentum. So let's say it's these three indicators together that I use, but there's a whole database full of other technical indicators. So what the AI does is with the genetic algorithms, it goes into this entire database of all available indicators, and it tests them with all available settings. So it will take the one, testing it with the other at different settings and see what comes up. Does it generate high probability trades? So after all this is done, 10 to the power of 200 different combinations, then we get with a few high probability currency trades generated by the AI, and it's found relationships that you would not have normally found. So you can see we go anything from 65% up to 85% accuracy. So that's how this AI comes up with these a few very good high probability trades from an AI trading perspective using all available indicators and cross-market relationships and all available settings. So you can see how many times it just eliminates non-performing trading strategies. And that brings us back with these four strategies, and we can apply these four strategies on the Forex market to see, are there any good trades out there right now, and how have they performed in the past? So I'm going to go straight into the artificial intelligence trading platform, and I'll be right back. So let's jump straight into the MetaStock Platform. I'm going to open the currency pairs, sterling, cross rates, sterling versus the USD, sterling AUD, sterling Canadian dollar, sterling versus the Swiss franc, the euro, and the yen. We're going to load about 300 records, and we'll open the charts to get a review of the latest artificial intelligence generated trading signals on these currency pairs. It takes a moment to load. It's quite a lot of data that's running in the background together with the signals, as well as the AI needs to warm up in the process to do the calculations as it screens for those 3 or 4 stock trades, signals we're looking for. Just to recap, we're looking for the major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now these will cater for various kind of trading styles depending on your time frame that you have, even for currencies. So I'm going to put them all in one window so we can see where we're at. You can see there GBP Swiss franc had a nice trade there. We'll go into that. Huge move caught in December swing trade that went up. If this trading stop loss can just come back, yeah, there we go, and then it hit the trading stop there. Incidentally, when it moving sideways, didn't really give a signal, so that's interesting. It'll keep you out of a sideways moving trade. Now we're waiting for the next kind of catalyst in this trade, but that was a fantastic move in and around the 118 level, out at 127. 127, 128 level. So that was a fantastic move there. Let's go to sterling euro. Yeah, we can see we've had 2 volatility trades back here. Another December huge volatility trade. That one lasted quite a long time, and then we had a quick short sell there. Another swing trade to the long side. So you can see quite a lot of trades over the last couple of months on the sterling euro trade. So the last one is still in a swing trade, and we can see we have the stop loss here at 1.15274 is the current trailing stop for the long swing trade on sterling euro, for example. Back to the next one. The sterling yen has been a trade for a long time. This has been a phenomenal, nice runner. We had back here in July volatility breakout there, and there was a trailing stop recommendation there, got out there. Then another swing trade came in, and you can see how the AI adjusts for the volatility that's taking place. 131.759 was the trailing stop, and that moved up as the price advanced. So you can see literally between September and now we've only done one trade on sterling yen, and that's been a phenomenal mover. So we can see here in around these levels there at sorry, this thing is slow because it used a tremendous amount of computing power, 134, and I'm still recording, so that puts a lot of extra memory on the machine. And then back up here, the trailing stop now is this level here. Sorry, that level there. That was the trailing stop it got out, but that's the new one because it's in a new long here, and that is the new trailing stop. Is down here at 149.526 is the new trailing stop. So it is currently a fresh new swing trade on sterling yen. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. Sterling euro Swiss franc we've done. Sterling AUD. Let's do sterling USD. One of the main pairs to trade. Now you can see here back here we had a nice swing trade back here in March, April. Went on quite a long time, and another swing trade, a new swing trade. Yeah, interesting that the AI did have a trailing stop loss there that it hit, but you'd not necessarily had to get out there. You would have kept on this move, but it's interesting it didn't really bring another signal after that one, which is interesting. And then another swing trade over here. So you can see that swing trade worked out. Not a lot of profit in that one, but it got you out there. So this one is actually, the AI is out of the sterling USD for the time being. And let's just go and look at the 4-hour one, if there's any signals on the 4-hour chart. It's going to be a nightmare loading that because that's even more data. So on the 4-hour chart, let's see what comes up. There we go. So yeah, that interesting swing trade there, got out that swing trade, stop loss there, swing trade, that one didn't work out, that one's working out, got you out there. So there we go. So there's a lot more signals on the shorter term time frame for those of you that are trading on the shorter term 4-hour charts, for example, or the hourly charts. So there's tremendous amount of trades within that daily trend that one can also use the AI for. In that massive move, lots of trades within that move from an artificial intelligence trading perspective. So far that's the situation with sterling USD. If we go back to the next one, CAD and AUD we still need to do. We can see also in a swing trade. Nice swing trade back in September and October, caught that rally. That one was under the water in June. Swing trade, yeah, fantastic. April, May, nice swing trade. Stop losses now moved up to the, let me just go back here. Stop losses moving up to this level here at 1.81. And 1.84 is the current long. So the stop loss is grinding higher with the actual price. So that's a volatility adjusted stop loss. Swing trade there, got you out of that before the big drop. So that's another good trade there. That swing trade there, that hit the stop loss there. So that one wasn't very good, but this one, yeah, also very good. Captured some huge moves on the upside. So also fantastic trades there using artificial intelligence, trading the currency market. Let's just take a look at what's on the 4-hour chart in this one. Just be patient with me in terms of the data that's loading, particularly currency data. Lots of data loading. Swing trade to the downside. I'm surprised, didn't see more. Oh, there's a swing trade on swing trade there, swing trade there. More trades on the 4-hour one. The hourly one might. Now, just to be clear, this AI is not trained for intraday, so we need to go and retrain. It's using actually the signals that generate from the daily charts to effectively look for signals on the intraday. So ideally what you need to do is go and load 4-hour charts and then do the system test and training. Tell the AI to go out on 4-hour chart as far back as the data permits, and then come up with a trading strategy in and around that. So that's why you'll see less frequent signals on maybe the intraday chart, because it's not trained for that yet. So, but it is possible within the platform just to tell it to go and train on 4-hour charts, and we'll see how that pans out. So sterling AUD in a long, and the trailing stop is now there, set there at the for the currency pair there. So I think we've touched on Swiss franc, not particularly exciting currency to trade, but nevertheless it did capture some of the move there. You can see a swing trade move there, huge move up, and then the trailing stop was executed there. So we've covered all euro, yen. Yen trade's been particularly profitable. You can see the currencies where there's a lot of liquidity is actually very favorable trading. The sterling trade also a huge move. AUD, couple of trades there. CAD, a couple of trades there. In a trade there. If you can see and that the swing trade there, plus a stop losses at 168 at the bottom. We can see that bottom right corner is the CAD, GBPCAD trade. So that's kind of the current status with the current live trades on the GDP cross rates from a currency trading perspective. For the next section, we just want to take a step back and go and investigate how good the artificial intelligence is compared to some of the other technical analysis trading strategies. So I've got the MetaStock Platform open. I've got the different resident trading strategies that's on the system, and we'll pick Bollinger Bands, which is quite a popular one among the FX traders. We'll take the MACD, and we'll also take the MACD optimization, where the software has already optimized that one, and then we'll do moving average crossovers, and we'll do relative performance, relative strength, RSI. I think there's another one, and then a stochastics one. Let's see how that one does. We're going to select the sterling pair, AUD, CAD, Swiss franc, euro, and yen. And we'll take about 500 records and start the system test. The AI is now going to use the other technical indicators, and then we're going to be able to compare to see how well the AI performs versus some of the other indicators. So I'll be right back as soon as the AI has done its scan. And the results are in. We've got the 7 technical indicator systems that we tested, and the Fulgent AI one is part of them. So we'll sort with highest average net profit. If I can just maximize this window, it'll be interesting. There we go. And we'll maximize that. You can see Fulgent came up tops with the average net profit $403 versus relative strength index trading 238. Moving average crossover 203, and stochastics 190, MACD 143, etc., etc. Best profit $2,367 on that trade there. MACD with optimization 1541. That's interesting. What's in this field? Average number of trades, 7 trades for the Fulgent AI. Relative strength 2. Moving average crossover 22 trades. So there's actually quite a lot of risk in that if you have to do 22 trades. What we really want is we want something with fewer trades with higher profitability. And that's kind of what we're looking for. Average trade profit versus loss ratio 5.5 versus 5.5 for the Fulgent AI. The second one was the relative strength index trading 1.2 with a 1.7, not particularly good. And then the last column is average profit versus average loss, a 0.49, 3.10, 4.3 there for the moving average crossover. So we can see there. Average trades, I like the one that there's fewer trades. The stochastic oscillator just did one trade. Not sure why that one didn't work so well. But you can see here also there's a lot of trades being done with the MACD trading method. So that's interesting. But so far the Fulgent comes out on top. And if we go into it, we can see most of the profit actually comes from sterling yen trade, which is good. 2.37% gain on average there. Trade profit versus loss, 4 to 1, 7 to 3, 5 to 2, 4 to 0, 5 to 1, 8 to 2. So we can see there 5 trades, 10 trades. So I like the fact that we don't have many trades with this one, particularly for the currency side of things. But you can see, nevertheless, Fulgent is once again on top with the best trading methodology using technical analysis. Okay. So those are the results of the screen. So far so good. We've got a trading method here that works very well, generates very healthy returns for a reduced number of trades. So these are the trades we've got currently on the GDP currency pairs. If anybody's interested in getting your hands on your own AI, you can go to the following link, metastock.com/alphaharvest3for1. And that's the landing page there. We've got a fantastic 3-for-1 deal on. You can sign up for the end of day or the real-time one, get 3 months for the price of one. Absolutely fantastic deal there. If you're trading currencies intraday, you'll need the real-time one. If you're trading currencies on an end-of-day basis with the AI, then you'll just need the end-of-day pricing. But start with the one and then migrate to the other one as your needs for more live market pricing improves. But nevertheless, AI is a fantastic way to trade. metastock.com/alphaharvest3for1, or if you've already got MetaStock, you can activate your Fulgent AI deal on. Go to metastock.com/alphaharvestf. Be sure to mention Alpha Harvest or Alpha Harvest F in the promo code when you sign up to get the latest discounted deals. So that brings us to the end of this AI Traders Live episode. We covered the currencies in detail. You can see there's quite a few fantastic trade ideas on the sterling cross pairs. And until next time, happy AI trading. Bye for now.